If a school shooting or tragic death occurs, you always hear about extra counselors and resources available to students. Now a new tool taking those extra resources a step further. As News 13's Kimber Collins reports, crisis kits are making their way into local school districts.
The United Way of the Emerald Coast created crisis kits to be placed in schools. The kits include different ways to distract a student's brain if a crisis strikes.
The stickers, the crayons, and the coloring. And again, because there's a little bit of science behind it, if you can occupy their mind, then their brain will be able to shift from like the fight or flight to the executive mode and then help them talk and process the situation that's going on.
Okaloosa County School District has a crisis response team made of staff and counselors across the area if a shooting or tragic death occurs. The kits provide a uniform way to immediately help when arriving at a campus in need.
In years past, when we've activated the crisis response team, it was each individual provider just grabbing whatever they could, coloring books, crayons, and we'd all just show up ready with our own individual stuff, which just added an extra layer of like stress, right, to the provider. So it's really nice to know that together everyone achieves more. Like we really can just show up and have all of these activities and necessary items in one location.
Okaloosa County School District has 6 crisis kits, 2 for each grade level, and Walton County will be next. The mental health specialists say these kits are needed across the Panhandle because trauma can happen anywhere.
We absolutely know that the mental health crisis is a real thing, and there is so much trauma in our area, like so much trauma. And it can be the acute trauma like a car crash, that sort of thing, but it's not going away. So it's important that it expands and that we do recognize it as a group, as a collective community, and sort of support these kids all together.
In Okaloosa County, Kimber Collins, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
The United Way did not specify when the kits will be made for Walton County schools. To learn more about the Women's United Group and ways to support those crisis kits, you can start with our website, mypanhandle.com.